Obviously, you know what kind of video this is, considering you clicked on the video. It's reactions. I've seen them all across the comments, and yes, I know this is a pretty bad video, considering it's a pretty basic thing to watch. But why not? If you guys want to see videos like this, more commentary, let me know down in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel. It'll be greatly appreciated. Let's get straight in, and put down in the comments what your favorite reaction is to this video and one of these video reaction images. I don't think that made sense, but let's get straight into it.
Reaction images. The perfect way to express your opinion about a video. You don't even have to write a brick wall. You could just post a reaction.
I will say that the biggest thing that is so shocking to me is when, let's say a video does really well, right? And someone posts a reaction clip or a video or an image, or I don't know why it's a video, an image on there, and it gets like 20K likes. It's kind of funny to see like how many people would like that.
It's just way more efficient. And that's the true beauty of reaction images. Whether you've seen them on TikTok, Twitter, or Instagram, I think we can all agree whenever we open up a comment section, we are all saving these to the camera roll. I feel like a great place to start is Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart himself has to be in this video. He has so many iconic images, like this one with his hands up, along with the one of him thinking and shocked. But this one right here is by far gotta be my favorite. Kevin Hart in the quarter zip, or sweater, whatever it is. Look at the way he's looking at the camera, just dead ass. Serious. This isn't child's play. You're ready to network about serious business inquiries. LinkedIn.com/the Okay, what the Jonah Hill. He's got some.
I will say, I feel like it's not the best look for this generation of having reaction images, because it's basically just, we're not shortening our, verbal sayings. Like, with example, like instead of saying what's up, we usually just put WSP. We've now shortened it so much that we just put images to show our emotions in some aspects. Kind of crazy to me, but most of the time they're pretty funny, so I don't really care.
Iconic GIFs or GIFs. But this image right here surfacing from the movie War Dogs, it's gotta be top 10 right now. I had this shit in my top 10 currently. If YouTube had reaction images, this one would be one of the first ones to go viral on YouTube. It just has that type of effect to it. The Redditor. Now, in a previous video, I was talking about how
I will say the only images I have, and I'll put them on the screen so you guys will know exactly what I'm talking about. But I'll just go straight to my TikTok. And see, I have the Drake Trust Me Daddy. If you look at this image, if you don't believe me, and then the gem alert, with the microphone, with the microscope. It's actually a Gojo one, but I might not be able to find that exact one. And then I think there's like a sticker. Yeah, that's all I have. I really don't have that much, to be honest, but that's all I have.
Wojaks weren't being used as much and they were more out of style, but this is saving them right now. I can't lie. People just kept using the same Wojaks over and over again. And this brought new life and a breath of fresh air to the library. I feel like chronic Redditors are always hitting this pose too. This is how I imagine them about to correct you in a forum. If this is someone's reaction to something you say, whether in a group chat or a comment section, they're basically calling you a chud. Drewski. Drewski has been a
dude, the football Drewski pictures are hilarious.
Part of meme culture for years. Some of them are in.
Now do we dignify reaction GIFs as images? I don't know if we would do that, because would that be like the same thing in this video, or that'd be a completely different video?
Shitty quality, but guess what? They still hold up today. Okay, the Derrick Henry one is crazy. And this one actually has a crazy backstory, because this guy accidentally submitted his job application with this photo.
As the profile picture.
And it took the internet by storm. Who the hell even thinks of that? People just started posting this all over comment sections.
That's how it got famous. So they used that without it being like a funny joke. Like, they dead ass were like, this is a cool profile picture.
And eventually it caught fire. And people began recreating
the Joe Bartolozzi
football players of other people, like Los Polos and Flight Reacts, and even bro, what? Obama giving himself a medal. Sometimes you gotta do a little bit of self-glaze. It is what it is. Loving yourself is important.
So it's kind of ironic that he's doing the beauty of reaction images, saying how great they are and how many funny things that other people do, even though he is the king of just voicing over reaction images. Like, let's see the next one that's gonna
Gotta
be on.
know when to give
Except for
yourself
the one he's
a medal,
talking
or
about.
just give yourself
Yeah.
a
There you go.
round of applause. Okay, obviously you can't be. Okay, obviously you can't be egoed out, but it's important to recognize when you make an achievement. People will react with this image if you're self-glazing. But the origins of this image come from a satirical news site called Barbed Wire. And you know what they say? There's no limit to the glaze.
Yeah, see? Exactly. Or another reaction image.
Okay, who the hell's they? Who is this and who is he? These pose very great questions. When I saw these
Oh, I do like the who is he. I think it's like the ones that are like, I'm, in a very group of famous people. And it will be like Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and then like some random guy on YouTube. Or like Los Polos that no one, like, before he got famous. Then you would put a reaction gif of who is this?
first time, I was dead, bro. This shit is genuinely frying me. The text just makes it pop. Look at that bright orange. I deadass thought this was a YouTube thumbnail. Okay, I'm not sure where the Peppa Pig thing is from. I'm assuming that's a YouTube thumbnail. But after further review, who is this is not from a game show. 2 weeks later, I was browsing on YouTube, and I made a crazy discovery. I was in chud mode, doom scrolling, and this popped up.
Maybe it's like that game, I forget what it's called. It's like Guess Who. I think it's called Guess Who. But it might be like a spin on that or something.
My recommended. Who is this lyric video?
That's a what? It's a lyric video?
This is a song? And why is it low-key tough? And it opens up with this floaty ARP. Okay, obviously I can't play it. But trust, it's a heater. Shaq Timeout.
I would, you know what? We're going to listen to it. I'm curious what this sounds like. We're just gonna
reaction images.
We're just gonna get back to the video.
And why is it low-key tough? And it opens up with this floaty ARP. Okay, obviously I can't play it. But trust, it's a heater. Shaq Timeout. This was originally for a sports stop hate campaign. You'll see why I'm saying that in a minute. This was a really good cause. Shaq was telling them, time out, stop the hate, and learning the origins of
I think the only time I've ever seen people use this is if they say something extremely out of pocket.
Image makes this look even crazier. Because this is what I used it for. There were 21,000 new people who were introduced to my channel with this thumbnail. Crazy stat right there. But the reaction to that image on the right, it just fits so perfectly.
Wait, what? I didn't even read this at
Shaq
first.
Timeout needed to be in the thumbnail. Without Shaq, this would have been garbage. Because how would you know my reaction to the ad initially? The ad's so buns, you have to call timeout. How do we tell them? The versatility in this is crazy.
See, there's two versions of this. How do we tell them that it's not tough? And how do we tell them it is tough?
I don't even think you need a caption with this image. It's similar to this meme right here with the hand on the shoulder. And if you have these type of images in your group chat, just prepare for a sit down. The rabbit. I had to include this one. It would have been criminal.
I think I get like all roads lead to Rome, and it's like whatever road you take, it leads you back to that specific point. But what exactly is it talking about of what it's leading you to? Or like what are you starting at for it to lead to that point? I don't really know.
If I didn't, it's one of the most viral images of 2025. If I was still posting videos at 40 years old, I was getting ready damn near for the retirement home, people would be posting this in my comment section, telling me the gray hairs are on the way. My time is running out. Time is running thin, Unc.
Oh yeah, I hate to say it, but I've noticed some aging in my hair. It's pretty bad, but it's not that bad. It's not
days
bad.
Of 42-year-old risk-taking are over. Time to hit the nursing home. Now, you might think this isn't really a reaction image. It's just a rabbit holding a clock, but a lot of people relate to this feeling, especially now that everyone thinks being in your 20s is old as fuck now. Of course I relate to this.
This is my first time. I had some friends in my high school that were like, I think 2 years younger than me. And the day, like on my birthday. Now, meanwhile, I've been traveling, like I said before. I went to New York for my birthday. I was traveling at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I'm not in the best mood because, not gonna lie, there's some things I didn't totally agree with my birthday, but that's okay. First thing I get on my phone, not like a happy birthday, man. Love you. Hope a good day. Freaking Unc 20s, more like 1920s. Yeah, that was the first thing I got called. But then they were like, "Yeah, have a good birthday" and everything, and they sent me like a couple. They sent me some money, which was pretty nice. But still, That was not a great thing to hear first.
The days of being a risk taker are thinning, and I'm gonna have to get a desk job.
I am a risk taker. I'm a road runner. I'm an entrepreneur.
And it came from an artist who drew the Alice Wonderland. It came from the artist who drew the Alice in Wonderland rabbit, and the rest is history. Our brains are shrinking. This has gotta be in your reaction arsenal.
Dude, I will say there needs to be more Joe Bartolozzi like in this video, because like there's so many like good thumbnails that he's had, like the unemployment one's really good reaction image.
Especially for certain forms of content that pop up on the For You page.
TP Wish I Knew gets a 6'7" low taper fade by Niche Baby, while SD Kid is blacked out like a phantom until the Chill Grinch starts getting knee surgery. You might think Triple T will beat Diddy.
Yo, there is no way my brain is being nourished from this. This Joe Bart thumbnail was bound to go viral, just based on the landscape of content right now. So if I was a user, you bet. All right. Not like that. But if I use this, I would spam this shit everywhere. And I gotta warn the people. This is a...
What was that? Why do you look like
this
that?
I would spam.
Who is this? That is not Michael Fox. Michael Fox, Jesus. Michael. Oh my God.
Spam this shit everywhere. And I gotta warn the people.
That is not Michael.
This is an IQ crisis.
And
I would
we call
perform
them-
worse reading than Kai Cenat. If you had me silently read for 5 minutes, I would probably get distracted. Unless the book has like some intricate ass lore. But for now, I resonate with this image. Sun/folk. This is a TikTok staple right here. People have made their own versions of these images. Some as a guy even dressed up as a crying emoji. This is my favorite one. And surprisingly, I found the original post. Here it is. Yo, was this for... This might have been a Halloween costume. But you know what? It's a tough costume. I can't lie. But you have other ones like these. Then the AI baby as well.
Yeah, the AI baby's the first one. I don't know why he didn't mention that at
Well,
first.
this one's overused. It's no longer in its prime, but that's just weird the way it spawned in. It was just an AI motion tracking of this video. It really is the most random shit that blows up on the internet.
My
And
friend used to do it really well.
same with whatever the hell this is. People
No one ever used that.
really just put the most random images and just paste sun with the crying emoji right underneath it. Giannis looking over the balcony.
See, I like this one, but I also... Oh, wait. Another one I have is also the Drake one of this.
Me.
Fire.
First of all, let's analyze the view. It makes you think. How did you get to this point in your life? How did you grind for this view? If I saw a view like this, I would just be thinking or just looking back, reminiscing. But I thought this was a random ass guy before finding out that this was Giannis.
Giannis?
I would have got flamed for this. I've definitely fucked up in the past with that.
Will Smith.
Try not to laugh.
Knowing that this is Giannis and this caption that says follow your dreams and believe in yourself, it just makes the image a lot more inspirational. But this is a nostalgia type of reaction image. If you mention something like crazily nostalgic, you will see this. The Diamonds gambling image. This is a folk tale. And a lot of you
Dude,
were
I
saying
always post this on Pokemon opening videos.
I forgot this in my generational images video. How could I forget this heater? The message is just so powerful. Its original purpose actually wasn't for gambling, believe it or not. But it was just to show that you are close to the big day. The big day, the blow up is coming soon. And you can't quit right before you reach the diamonds. You can't quit. It was meant to be inspiration. Okay, what? This is a video about reaction images, and this is what I'm doing. It was meant to be a powerful message, but I guess we're now using it in the context of gambling, saying you're one slot spin away from the win, one hit of a blackjack card before Big 21. And no matter how it's used, I think it's a really funny image. And it applies so well because this is how I was moving at the casino. Okay, bad role model, don't gamble. Okay, next, before I get this video taken down, the ant with the bindle. This is how I'm gonna be begging YouTube to bring the video back. Okay, these are tying together really nicely. And
That's why I'm going to be begging for you to subscribe to the channel. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Thank you.
And this is how I will be moving with my little sack of, I don't know what's in the sack. The world will never know what's in it. But all I know is that's how I'm going to be begging YouTube to bring the video back. I'm not trying to encourage my viewers to gamble, just so we're clear. Tom Holland looking at the phone shocked me. This is a duck classic. This has probably been in like 10 videos at this point. No one uses this image seriously. Sometimes people will. But after those alpha male edits, so blown away, man. I might have to use it seriously. I'm just blown away, man. Look at this.
As a child, I was literally diagnosed as
Somebody that's fearless. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Felt like I was a god.
temperament inside of them
See, this is a perfect video for you to be like, son. That's the
that
perfect
makes
video
other
for
people
that.
fucking scared.
Chills. Actual chills. That edit was a moment. Really one for the ages. You know, along with the Tom Holland image, you might put this. Scared. Absolutely shaking in your boots by this edit. Crollo Hunter x Hunter is just so peak. I mean, what other words than it's a peak image? I don't think I need to explain myself. I show speed. Speed basically is reaction images at this point. Not
Dude,
only do we have the
I can't believe I just found this out. Like, there's like 5 to 10 new memes from Speed in the last like year that were all made in one stream. That's crazy.
most obvious one, him trying not to laugh, which
Yeah, this one and
I've
there might be
mentioned in the
another
video
one.
before. We got him scared, watches, whatever the hell that is. Ohio respect, Ohio shock, Ohio understandation. Yo, I'm too on for this
Understandation?
shit. Roderick
Goodness.
excited. This is really how we're all moving on day one of unemployment. Doak sitting in his car. This had August and September of 2025.
Oh, this was fire. I
a
did
chokehold. You really couldn't escape this image in the comment section. SpongeBob holding the magic chef.
This is an older one, to be fair.
No wonder this is a reaction image. Look at
Fire.
the fear in his eye. And I know I probably forgot a ton more reaction.
Yeah, that was good. I think he mentioned a lot of them. I do wish he mentioned a couple more. But I think he could do a part 2 to this. But if you guys did enjoy, leave a like, subscribe. Hope you guys do enjoy. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And as always, have a good one.